just meant to be. If only you didn't mind. Don't you lose sight of what you.
What's up, guys? It's Trellismon here, slash all the other names though. And in today's video, I'm gonna be teaching you guys how to do 90s on mobile. Now, I'm not gonna be. You don't have to have the same exact HUD as me, like where my building and where my weapons are. You don't have to have that. I'm just gonna teach you how to have the correct movement and pretty much like the basics of 90s. This should also work with console because it's the same thing. I'm not gonna be teaching you guys how to do any crazy 90s. I'm gonna just teach you guys how to do the basic, regular 90s like this. I kind of messed up, but you guys get the point. I'm gonna be teaching you guys how to do the average, regular ones that most players know how to do. Now, to start this off, when you're going into a 90, actually I'm gonna start off on a ramp. So when you're going and you wanna maybe have about 2 ramps, place your first wall down here, second one up here, and then right when this wall is up here, you wanna jump, and at the same time when you jump, you wanna look over. So here, let me explain that a little bit more. So if you guys are doing right 90s like that, you wanna go over to the left. So it's pretty much the opposite. So I do right 90s, so I'm going to the left side. And then I don't do left 90s, but if I were to do left 90s, I would go to the right side. So I could actually jump up on the ramp, because let's say I was doing right 90s and I'm standing on the right side. I just go under the ramp. So you wanna be on the opposite side of the types of 90s you're doing. So now that you have that, that's like the main. That's pretty much step 1. You have to be on the other side of your 90s. So you're ramping up. You want to place the first wall, second wall. Right when this wall's up here, you want to jump, and at the same time you jump, look to the opposite way that you're standing. So I'm standing on the left side of the ramp. So you're gonna look over to the right. So I place these 2 walls, and then right when I look, I jump, and I'm gonna place a floor and a ramp. So let me try to slow-mo that. I'm gonna put it in slow-mo in the video editing. Alright, so there it is. So now let's get into like the movement. So when you guys are doing 90s, you don't want to look straight across and do them unless you're doing infinite 90s, and I'm not teaching that. So you guys want to go ramp, ramp, right here, and I'm gonna make a zoom up on my joystick, not really joystick, but like where it shows my movement. So that way you guys can see. You don't have to move at all. All you have to do is keep your joystick in this position the whole time, just like right there. And then all you have to do is kind of make an archway with your finger, and that's how you would do the 90s. So if you were to do them slow, you're not going to go arch, arch, arch. You're going to go arch, depending on how much speed you have. So right when you're starting, I'm just gonna keep the view right on my joystick the whole time. Right when you're starting, you want to start off going straight. And then right when you get to the 90s, if you look at my joystick, I'm kind of keeping it in the same exact position. I don't need to move at all. And I'm just cranking 90s. So you don't really have to focus on your joystick. So all you have to do is keep your finger same position, and you should be good with that. So now we're going to get into how to do like an arch. So right when you get here, right when you place the second one, kind of look up like that. That's how I think some Xbox 90s are. But as you guys can see, I'm looking up and just bringing it straight back down. So yeah. Now you have that down. And it's pretty much once you combine the two, the walking, how your joystick should be, and then also how you should be looking in the arch formation or whatever. Your 90s should be looking like this. Now, your 90s aren't going to be that crazy. I'll play a clip of me when I just started to learn how to do 90s. And it's not going to be the most beautiful sighting. But when I first started doing 90s, I didn't even place the floor. So that could also be something for beginners. Like, if you're not that good at building, and you want to learn early how to do 90s, so that way when you do get good at building, your 90s are going to be, like, freaking crazy. So I prefer just not doing a floor then, if you guys just start building. Now, floor 90s are, without the floor, they're kind of weird for me because I've gotten used to having the floor in. So, but yeah, so if this is your first time trying to do 90s, I definitely recommend doing it without the floor. But then if you have some experience with 90s and you just want to try to get better, try to implement the floor, more protection to shoot or whatever. Yeah, kind of like more protection. Because if you don't have the floor, it's kind of easy for people to shoot down your builds. But, yeah, so here's a clip of me when I just started playing, when I just started doing 90s. And if you guys want, this is on my Instagram, on my clan Instagram. I'll put it up right now on the screen. Bam. Now I'll put up my actual personal Instagram on the screen right now. Bam. But yeah, so here's the clip. So that's what my 90s used to look like. Pretty trash. But I just started, so that's when I just started. So you guys will definitely be able to be doing my 90s someday if you kind of follow my steps with how your joystick should be. The archway with your fingers and stuff like that. But if you guys are trying to get like really good 90s like around mine, you should definitely start playing four fingers. Four fingers helped me out so much. Like if you guys go back to the beginning, if you guys go back to my first Fortnite post, you can see that I have a 2-finger HUD layout, and I wasn't good at building at all. But I switched over to claw, and I could do all these crazy things. I could wreck console kids and PC kids. So if you guys are trying to get really good like that, definitely start playing 4-finger claw. I'm gonna be releasing a HUD layout video, like of my HUD, after this video. So if you guys want to see that, probably be out in like maybe an hour after I upload this video. But yeah, you guys should definitely check out my HUD layout video when I do post it. So that way, if you guys do want to try to get into 4-finger claw, or you want to maybe copy mine, you could. I play on an iPad Pro 10.5 inch, so, and I made it so my HUD fits my fingers perfectly. So if you guys are gonna start switching to 4 fingers, definitely make it so your HUD matches your hand like perfectly, or maybe a little bit off. But that's how I'd prefer to get really good. Just make sure everything matches up. You don't have to have no crazy stretches, because if a button is hard to reach, you should definitely move it in closer, so that way it's easier to reach it and stuff. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this how to do 90s video. Hopefully it helped you out. Hopefully now you could start doing 90s on the battlefield and just start cranking them. But yeah, see you guys in the next video. if you guys enjoyed this, don't forget to like it. Let's try to get 10 likes on this. I don't really ask for likes, but yeah, let's try to get 10 likes. And I'll try to do another tutorial video on whatever you guys want. But anyway, peace, boys. See you guys in the next video.